So I almost didn't post this video. And I don't mean this video, even though I kind of hesitated to post this video if I'm being 100% honest, but I almost didn't post this video. And I know that there are a lot of you out there that are like me, that right now you have a business, you have a product, you have a service, and you are a little terrified to put your business out there, much less put it in front of people that already know you, like friends and family. And the reason that I know that there are some of you out there who are afraid of doing this is because I was afraid. I was afraid to put my business out there. I've been afraid at many times to put a new product out there, a new offer out there. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the reasons that were stopping me, and maybe they're the same reasons that are stopping you. But here's the good news. The good news is there is a happy ending if you finally take action like I did, which I'm going to show you what I did, how I did it, and if you can resonate with what I'm sharing with you in this video, how you can start taking action too. So make sure to stay to the end of the video, because I'm going to be recommending a resource that I created that will take you through the same process that I went through to finally post the video that changed everything for me. And I mean everything. So I was afraid to post this video right here, this video. And I want to share with you what led up to posting that video. That video, if you go back and look at it, it's still actually up on YouTube. I was like a scared little mouse. I know, I'm really embarrassed to say that. But at the time that I filmed that video, I was a lead converting website designer. Well, that's what I did because it's kind of like what I knew how to do. I developed the skill, but it wasn't the thing that was just like lit me up. I just did it because I knew how to do it. And I enjoyed helping people. I enjoyed working with people. But I just felt already that it wasn't like the thing that I wanted to do per se. So, but when I was doing lead converting website design, I had a really big problem. And the problem was that when I would do my work for clients, I would get so engulfed in doing the work that I wouldn't go out and really market and create content and drive traffic so that I could be prepared for the next month. Because when you're doing service work, you're like month to month to month to month, unless you have a good system going where you're balancing working with clients and marketing your business. Well, I wasn't really doing that effectively or efficiently. And I would just focus on the work that I was doing, and I really would not go out there and market. And then we were going to get hit by a hurricane. And the hurricane looked like it was coming directly to where we lived, which is in South Florida. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is the last thing we need. Anyhow, we went through the hurricane. And after the hurricane, we were stuck without internet for 21 days. And up until then, I really wasn't making videos. I wasn't driving traffic. I was just basically depending on referrals really at that point to get my next job. So after the hurricane, I looked into my pipeline and I did not have any other clients in the pipeline. And I didn't have any residual or recurring or passive income coming in. And so I needed to do something about it, but I didn't know what that was going to be. So as a woman of faith, I did what I usually do and I began to pray. And within a few months, something actually came across my path. And that thing was what I would consider to be like a business opportunity. And it was a company that I was aligned with that offered a software as a service, and they paid recurring commissions if you brought in customers. But that's not what the story is actually about. What happened was that in the past, because I was so afraid to put my business out there, I was so afraid to get in front of friends and family to let them know about my business, what I would normally do is I would, like if I started like an affiliate program or some sort of business opportunity, the first thing I would do back in the day was I would spend a ton of money on like ads to try to start driving traffic. It only took about $2,000 of me losing money in ads to learn that lesson very quickly. That was not the most effective way to start. And the truth is, when I used to do network marketing back in the day, like when I first got started, they always taught you have to start with friends and family. You know, have you ever heard of the get on a three-way call or all these crazy, like really salesy things that I did not want to do. So I would do anything that I could to avoid having to properly launch my business. So I would go into the cold market. And the cold market are people that don't know you. They're people that have never heard your name. They don't know who you are. So you don't have that know, like, and trust factor yet. So like if you're starting a YouTube channel for the first time, you're making a video, it can take some time for people to get to know you, like you, trust you before they take action. But when you do, you can get incredible results because I built my business mostly on YouTube. But here's the thing. I would always skip the very first step. Anything that required me to start with my warm market, which are people that already knew me, liked me, and trusted me, would totally freak me out. And I wouldn't do it. So what would happen is that your business doesn't really gain the momentum that it needs to really get off the ground and build your confidence, so that you can continue to keep doing it and building that consistency. And then the consistency builds more confidence and more confidence and more confidence. And so what I would normally do was I would skip the launch and go right into the cold market. And then it would be slow and it would take a lot of time and it would be, eventually something would happen. Eventually I would generate a lead or a sale or whatever. But I was never actually building momentum. So when I was presented with this particular opportunity, I was at a point in my life where I had to get this to work. It had to work. So I had to do whatever I had to do. And if that meant getting in front of the people that already knew me, getting in front of people that knew me on Facebook, well, then guess what? That's what I had to do. And trust me, I was terrified, scared, nervous, all of it. And I know that there's someone out there right now watching this video that probably feels the same. But let me tell you what changed. I had to do it. And here's the thing. When you look at like an airplane, right? An airplane doesn't just pop into the sky, right? There's a process. It has to back out of the gate, taxi down the runway, then go full throttle, accelerate full throttle before it can get lift. It has to launch. It has to launch. And that was my biggest fear, to put myself in front of the people that already knew me, liked me, and trusted me, because I was honestly traumatized by the way the network marketing people tell you to do it, which is to get on the phone and call them and pitch them and go into the DMs and, hey, I got something to show you. I wasn't that girl. I wasn't that kind of girl. So what I did instead was I asked myself, how can I create a process that will create the same result, that will get people to raise their hands because they're interested in what I'm sharing? And as an introvert, and if you're an introvert, you know this, if you can create a process that gets people to come to you, as opposed to you having to initiate the conversations, then you're golden, right? Because I don't know about you, but I struggle to call people on the phone. But if they call me, like, we'll be talking for a long time. So I knew that if I was going to change my life with that particular opportunity, that I had to do something that I'd never done before. So here's what I did. I used one story, one video, one invitation, and that led to starting one conversation that ignited momentum in my business. And when I did that, to my surprise, I was able to enroll 4 customers within 24 hours. And by the end of the month, I had added an additional 20 more. So I signed up 24 customers in my first 30 days because I launched. And some people, a lot of people, are skipping that step. Whether it's because you're afraid, you're embarrassed, it feels awkward, you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do, you get all the weird feelings, you don't want people to think you're coming across as a pushy salesperson. All those thoughts are going to go in your head before you do it, because I believe the enemy wants to stop you from rising to your potential. That's what I believe. And so the fear stops you. But sometimes it's not fear, because sometimes it's just you're throwing money. Well, it could be fear disguised as well. But you're throwing money at ads, hoping to generate leads and sales, but it's not really a launch. So what is a launch? What is really the proper way to launch? Well, that is getting in front of the people that already know you, like you, and trust you. But doing it in a way where you can turn the tables around and get people to come to you instead. And that's what I did. And because I finally had the courage to post that one video, I was able to create an incredible business. Now, I am no longer with that company, but that's not the point. The point is, if you want to build momentum, if you want to create momentum in your business, in whatever it is that you're selling, whether it's a product, a service, a business opportunity, a network marketing company, whatever it is, you have got to get the plane off the ground. And the only way to do that, the right way to do that, is to get in front of the people that already know you, like you, and trust you, and get them to raise their hands to want to learn more. Now, if you're ready to get your business out there the right way, and you want to know the 4-step process that I used to finally break through and get my business into momentum, I've created a resource called The Story That Sells Launchplan. And for a limited time, if you're watching this video where we are in May, early May, I am offering a special launch price where you can grab it with coupon code. I have a coupon code for you if you want to grab a copy for yourself. Just enter coupon code YouTube20 to grab a copy at the special introductory rate. Okay. Now, I almost didn't post that video. And when I look back and I start to think about what would have happened had I not posted that video, because of posting that video, I was able to, for the first time in my life, in my internet marketing career, build a business that helped me, helped my family. I was able to do so many things for my children. I was able to do things for other people. And had it not been because I made that one video, I met so many amazing people. I was able to build relationships, connect with people. I was able to rise into a level of leadership that I didn't think was possible. I was able to help people, impact people. And it was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. But if I didn't make that one video, that one post, tell that one story, and start that one conversation, I would not be here to tell you about it. And right now, there's someone out there that is waiting for you to properly launch your business. And you don't have to do it in a pushy way. You can do it with the story that sells to get people to raise their hands and come to you. So if you want to check it out, this is not theory. This is exactly what I did. And I can't wait to share it with you. Then grab your copy of The Story That Sells Launchplan and implement it and let me know how it goes. So in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to stop wasting money on ads, because I spent a lot of money on ads, and how to get your business started the right way
so that you can get the people who are more than likely interested to perk their ears up and raise their hands to want to learn more. All right, so thanks a lot for listening. Go ahead and click on the link right below this video or in the pinned comment, and make sure to also use coupon code YouTube20 if you want to grab a copy of my story that sells launch plan. So this has been Barbie Figueroa with Personal Brand for Profit. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video. Bye for now.